knowledge of scales so that they become automatic, not have to think about them at all. These fundamentals have to be mastered. And so this course will concentrate on these 4 pillars and mastering the 4 basic fundamental areas of Jyotish. Then later courses will deal with chart interpretation and combinations and so on. So now one more topic before we move on, and that is the ontological function of the astrological chart. The astrological chart in Jyotish is called Kundali Chakra. Kundali means birth, and chakra means a wheel. The sky is called a chakra because it's a wheel. It moves around. It turns around the hub, which is the pole star, which is right now Polaris or Dhruvaloka. So the Kundali chakra, it's a very interesting device because even though it's based on time, it gives you a viewpoint that is exterior to time. What do I mean by that? When you cast a chart for someone, even though the chart is based on a certain place and time, you're actually looking down on time. And by manipulating the chart in various ways, you can get a perspective on the different aspects of time. Oh, Kundali means birth. Chakra means wheel. So in other words, by giving a map of time, the Kundali chakra allows us to have a viewpoint that's outside of time. Just like if you look at a map, for example, you may be standing on the ground, but by looking at a map, it gives you an aerial view of the whole city. And that way it's very easy to find your way around, even though from ground level it may look very confusing. Similarly, when we're in time and we're trying to deal with the changes in life, it can be very confusing. But the Kundali chakra or astrological chart gives us an overview of time. It gives us a point of view that's above time, just as a map gives us a point of view that's above the ground, even though we may be standing on the ground. So even though we may be stuck in time, stuck in the material energy, the astrological chart gives us a point of view that's outside of that energy. And with the information given in the Vedic scriptures for interpreting the chart, it allows us to see what is the shape of time at the particular time when we're born, and how we can recognize what's going to happen in the future based on that information. Again, it only gives indications. It only gives influences. It's not the absolute truth. But it gives us an idea of how the trap is configured and how it's sprung, how it works, and how it's catching us. And in that way, we can counteract the influence of the trap and become free from the influence of material life. This is the value of astrology.